Hey everybody, welcome back to our Twitter overview. This is part 2. Let's get going. We're going to talk right now about this homepage. And when you first sign up to Twitter and you get here, this can be pretty overwhelming. You got this search bar, you got this navigation bar here with home, profile, messages, who to follow. You got this little box here that when you click it, you can actually type a tweet. You've got this section here where it says settings, this drop down menu where it says settings, help, switch to old Twitter. What the hell is that? Sign out? Well, not right now, but it may, when you first look at this, you might want to just sign out and walk away. We hope you don't, but you might. And then you got this section here with what's happening. You got timeline, mentions, retweets, searches, lists. This section here with these icons, these pictures, usernames, links, other text, and these links down here, and this over here. Then you come up here and you just see read your tweets 407. What the hell is a tweet? Some of you still don't know what a tweet is. Then you got this here. What the hell is that? You got following and followers and trends. Twitter for BlackBerry. If you can't get this, why the hell would you want something for your BlackBerry, right? Like, it's pretty overwhelming if you look at it for someone that's just starting out. Well, hopefully by the end of this overview, you'll get a little bit of a glimpse into it and feel a little bit more secure. So let's get started. What's happening? This is where you write your tweet. You have 140 characters to write anything you want. Now, what you type and what you tweet is a topic of debate and something that me and Tim are going to cover in another video. If you move down and you see this thing timeline, right now you're clicked on the timeline, and what this does is it shows every single tweet by who you're following. So now what does that mean? Following and followers. Well, who we're following, you can in Twitter. So it's almost like Facebook friends, but you don't have to accept people for following you, and people don't have to accept you to follow them. So you can follow anyone you want, and they can follow you. Now, if this raises a red flag, by the end of this, hopefully you'll get past that, because this is a great tool to connect with people. And that's in the topic that we do in the video that we're going to do for kind of what kind of tweets that we think that you should do. We'll discuss that a little bit more further. But yeah, that's just a brief glimpse onto what followers and following people are. Now think about this. Right now we have 66 people, and if we scroll down, there's a lot of tweets, and it can go on for a long time. What happens when we get up to 200, 300, 500, 600 followers or that we're following? It can get pretty overwhelming when all we want to do is see who's mentioning us. So if you click on the mentions tab, that's what's going to happen. You're going to see and get a glimpse of the kind of traffic that people are mentioning you. And a mention is anytime that someone writes the @ button or symbol and types your username and then types a tweet, that means that they're mentioning you. Now, if we go over to retweets, retweets is basically when someone, either you or another person, clicks this button here. Let's see. Let's go with this one from Pinnacle Pursuits. So when we click this retweet button and hit retweet, what that does is it goes out to everyone that is following us, saying Pinnacle Pursuits thinks this about us. So when it says retweets by others, on your account, if you're following us and you click that, you're going to see our retweet in there. But since we're not following us, that doesn't go in that section. So anybody that we follow, these are their retweets. Now, going down where it says retweets by you, then it shows the Pinnacle Pursuits one. It shows these other ones of when anybody says anything that we think is awesome about us, or we think is awesome that they've written, we will retweet that. So say like this one here from Microsoft where it says stop using Internet Explorer 6. Well, I'd love it to say stop using Internet Explorer in general, but that's another topic of debate for another video. But you can, so that's just an example. These people have been messaging us, and so we've retweeted because we think that their message about us is awesome, and we think that this message, well, at least I think this message is awesome about people needing to stop using Internet Explorer 6. And that's basically retweets by you. Now, your tweets retweeted is basically anybody that thinks that your tweets are awesome. Well, this is a showing of when they think that they're awesome, and they've retweeted it. So if I click on here, a new section will open up here, and it'll let me know that retweeted by Kim Dezen. So Kim Dezen thinks that our blog post on getting rid of the new theater mode in Facebook is awesome. So that's basically it. I mean, for retweets, that's it. There's retweets by others, retweets by you, and your tweets retweeted. So let me get back to the timeline and go over this section. Your tweets is, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's how many tweets you've done over time. This is right here shows the latest tweet that you just did, so the one by Pinnacle Pursuits. This shows how many people we're following. This shows people that are following us. And if we get down here to trends, we'll get to that in a completely different topic or video, because that's a bigger scope than what I would like to cover in here, and I just don't have the time. So in the next video, we'll get into profiles, messages, and who to follow. But if you have any questions on this one, please leave a comment in this underneath this video, or email us at info@digitallySocialNow.com, and you can find that email address in the little box below. Thank you very much.